Do we have a new head coaching candidate for the Tennessee Titans? And has it been right under Chad Brinker and Mike Borgonzi's nose? Welcome into Titans Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper, and Titans defensive coordinator, Dennard Wilson. He says he wants a shot, thinks he deserves a shot at the head coaching candidate once we get into the offseason and the head coaching search begins. Before we break it all down, just in case you live under a rock and you didn't know, it's the last week of the NFL season for the Tennessee Titans. No, they are not going to the NFL playoffs. It will be the last week before we see them go into the offseason, look for a new head coach, head into free agency, the draft, all that nonsense. And you can see right there, well, they think that the Jaguars are going to win this game, but I don't know. Cam Ward might have something up his sleeves a little bit and could pull off the upset. But mostly, we're on to the offseason mode. We'd like to see Cam Ward play one last great game of his rookie season, but we're on to the offseason. And we're talking about head coaching candidates because it's a major off-season head coaching search. So if you want more off-season content, go ahead and hit that thumbs up icon. Like I said, it's one game. Once that game hits, the clock hits zero, Chad Brinker, Mike Borgonzi, they're going to be on the clock calling up head coaches, whoever gets fired on Black Monday, and they're going to look for the new center at the helm. And while defensive coordinator, he's already in the building, he's talked about it a lot, and he thinks that he deserves a chance to get a shot at head coach of the Titans and be their new guy to succeed Brian Callahan. I'm just laughing at the thought. But here's his full quote. He said, "I came to the Tennessee Titans 2 years ago to see this place win, to see this thing go forward. That's why I came here. I had other choices. I made a choice to come here because I believed in the team. I believed in the young men. I look at all these young men that have been here, that have grown under our watch. I want to see them have the opportunity of smiling on a daily basis, no matter who has gone on the field. The competitive nature and the way we've played defense, no matter the circumstances, speaks for itself. Your tape is your interview." And I think with the circumstances that we had, I've interviewed well. So he deserves, he thinks he has a chance. Well, compared to, let's try to just make an analogy. I think I deserve a date with Sydney Sweeney. Because come on, man. This team has been bad. Not good. You think that Mike McCoy has been the interim coach, deserves to have an interview? No. The defense has been absolutely terrible. And I don't think that he really deserves a shot. He's just been a defensive coordinator in the NFL for one season. Sure, he was on the Eagles team when they had the number one passing defense, 13 years as his assistant. But you need to build your resume up a little more, my guy. Come on. You really think so? I mean, we all have a little delusion here. Like I said, I think I deserve a date with Sydney Sweeney. We're going to break all of just the defense down and exactly really how bad the Titans defense has been this season. But first, I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, and that is Polymarket. It's time to challenge the status quo, and Polymarket is now live to help us do so. You can be a part of the revolutionary alternative to sportsbooks with our special invite code. Download Polymarket's new app now via the link that is in the description and comments to unlock exclusive early access and a free $10 in your account with the invite code chat. Polymarket is a prediction marketplace that lets you make trades on the outcome of sporting events. As you can see right here on screen, you could even buy and sell within a game with live trading. Polymarket has the lowest fees ever. You can trade against other people, not the platform. You can cash out anytime and react to momentum swings within the game. You are in control. It's legal and available nationwide in all 50 states on their iOS app now. For this week's game, Polymarket is giving Tennessee a 15% chance to win. It's the last week of the season, so something crazy could happen. I like the chances of Tennessee pulling it off. $10 free is waiting for you. No card, no deposit, nothing. Download the app today with our exclusive code chat at chatsports.com/polymarket for exclusive early access and $10 free. Once again, those will be in the comments and description of this video. So like I was saying, the Titans defense is ass. It is terrible. It is the worst aspect of this team. If there's one coordinator that maybe deserves it, it's Nick Foles, but even he doesn't call plays. It's Bo Hardegree. The offense has actually taken a step up from what we saw at the beginning of the season. The defense, well, they're the reason why they keep still losing games. If you look at the last 5 games that the Tennessee Titans have played, the offense, 26 points, 26 points, 24 points, 31. And then you had a dud against the Jaguars. But you notice that loss, and loss, they're letting up 34. You're letting up 9 to Chris Oladokin, whatever. 34 to the Saints, 37 to the 49ers, 29 to the Browns, and 25 to the Jaguars. In all 5 of those games, you let up 20 points. And why is that? Because whoever's calling the defense is not playing very well or not coaching very well. It is the worst part about this aspect. We talked about the special teams. Jameer DK's a Pro Bowler, probably going to be an All-Pro. The offense, Cam Ward is making magical plays. Chikakonkwo is becoming a solid tight end. You see Elike Manor. Jameer DK on offense is still playing good. But look at the defense. 22, 23rd, 17th, 28th, 14th, 27.3 points per game. You really think that deserves to get an interview as a head coaching job in the NFL? No. Sure, you may have the good camaraderie and you might have the good chemistry with your team, but once again, you've only been a defensive coordinator for 1 single season. You don't get to just jump the ropes and say, well, we've only done it once. I'm going to jump into it. And another thing, I've talked about it so many times. You need to hire an offensive-minded head coach to develop Cam Ward. Is Dennard Wilson developing Cam Ward as a defensive coach his whole entire life, 13 years? I don't think so. It's his first year as DC. Now, do I want him to leave as DC? Hell no. It's just 1 year. He can stay here. I want him to be the defensive coordinator, but I want him to be the defensive coordinator, not the head coach. Get more experience under your belt. Prove that you have a good defense. Look at the Packers. Their defense is good. Their head coach is getting a job is probably going to get job offers. Minter out in Los Angeles, probably going to get job offers. There are multiple defensive coordinators that have proven themselves that will then get interviews for head coaching jobs. Dennard Wilson hasn't proven himself just yet. I'll ask you guys, though. Should Wilson get an interview at head coach? What do you guys think? Give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no. Not only was Dennard Wilson kind of in the news for the head coach, but there was also another update in the head coaching search. And, well, if you guys didn't know that one of the candidates was possibly Marcus Freeman, the current head coach of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish out in college, but he announced earlier this week that he was staying at Notre Dame, and this tweet comes from himself, coming from the source. 2026, run it back, go Irish. And then Sports Illustrated, they had a whole article about it, and this is what Pat Ford said. Marcus Freeman had turned down multiple NFL head coaching opportunities to remain with the Irish. On Monday morning, Freeman informed 2 NFL franchises that had been in communication with him about their jobs that he was staying at Notre Dame. And I find it interesting that he says 2 NFL organizations that he let know. Well, there are only 2 head coaching vacancies that are currently available in the NFL right now. And that's 1, the Tennessee Titans, and 1, the New York Giants. So I have to assume that he told those 2 franchises because obviously I don't really think that another team with a head coach that's currently employed is going to be calling up just behind their current head coach's back and trying to say, hey, Marcus Freeman, you want to come here? No, I don't think that's happening. I think Marcus Freeman told both the Titans and the Giants, hey, I'm staying at Notre Dame for at least 1 more season. So cross him off your list, but there's plenty more of head coaching candidates that are available. We'll talk about him on a later video, Joe Brady, because after Sunday's game against the Eagles, I really don't think he should be a head coaching candidate just yet. Maybe stay as an offensive coordinator. He's got to prove himself a little more. And I really don't like Matt Nagy being there, but with his ties to Mike Borgonzi and his time in Kansas City, it's probably the top candidate. We'll get into that in the offseason. My top guy right here, Mike McCarthy. I think he would bring culture to the Tennessee Titans. I think he'd be the perfect option to also help develop Cam Ward down the line. Name a head coaching candidate that you want to hire. It could be any of the 5 guys I listed there, or if you want someone else, hey, If the Steelers lose on Sunday to the Ravens, Mike Tomlin might be out of a job. Same with if the Ravens lose to the Steelers on Sunday, John Harbaugh might be out of a job. So name a candidate down in the comments section on who you want to hire. And while you're down there, also go and hit that sub button. We got you covered all off season long through the head coaching search, through the draft candidates, mock drafts, free agency. It's all right here on Titans Today. So hit that sub button. And as always, tighten up.